and welcome to the fall edition of South Charleston High School Senior Night. Please join me in honoring the following students. The only senior in the band is Stephen Shepkowski. He is escorted by Michelle Shepkowski, and he's participated in band for 4 years, as well as being an engineer completer and a participant in junior ROTC for 2 years, student council, and robotics. His favorite band memory is when he had to run laps during band camp because he said a "your mom" joke. He will miss all of his favorite teachers, getting to see all of his friends every day and having fun on band bus rides, band competitions, and getting to meet other band members. After high school, he wants to do engineering or robotics of some sort. Dakota Arthur. He is escorted by his parents, unfortunately cannot be here at the moment. He's participated in cross country for 4 years, as well as cheer, golf, swim, wrestling, track, tennis, baseball, student council, and robotics. His favorite sports memory was to be with the swim team whenever a few of them made the state meet. It was a lot of fun and a lot of work. He will miss every teammate and every teacher he has had here. I have had a lot of fun over the years, and I hope my teammates, friends, and teachers continue to stay well and healthy. After high school, he hopes to cheer on scholarship at Marshall University. Malachi Davis. This was his first and only year of cross country. He has also played basketball, participated in student council, and is an IB student. He participated in soccer and baseball as a freshman as well. His favorite cross-country memory is acquiring the Tent City sign. He will miss outrunning Layton and plans to go to WVU to study psychology. Also, he believes he has the best hair on the team. Emma Crouch. She is escorted by her mother, Crystal Crouch, and her Nana. This was her first year of cross country. She was a cheerleader her freshman and sophomore years. She participates in Orange Nation and Student Council and is a member of the National Honor Society. Her favorite cross country memories is the pants tradition before every meet. She will miss Coach Hunley's daily encouragement. After high school, she plans to major in environmental science and minor in Appalachian studies at Appalachian State University or Marshall. She would like to thank her mom for always supporting and being there for her. Ryan Smith. He is escorted by Anna and Paul Blake. This was his first year of cross country. He also wrestles, is a member of the track team, participates in student council and Orange Nation. His favorite cross country memory is going to Cheddar's after regionals. He will miss eating after races, and he plans to go to WVU next fall. Layton Watts. He is escorted by Kevin and Vicki Watts. He has participated in cross country for 3 years. He is the vice president of the SCHS National Honor Society. He is an international baccalaureate diploma candidate, a member of the Quiz Bowl team and Math Field Day, the Orange Nation senior director, and a 3-year member of student council. His favorite cross-country memory is on the night of his final race of his sophomore season. He was given a pair of tearaway pants that are ceremoniously ripped off before every race by a senior on the team, CJ Burton. It is now a tradition to pass on the pants to a rising senior who shows spirit and dedication. He will miss the cross-country community and how supportive everyone is of each other. He will also miss his teammates, all of whom he had an honor running with. Most of all, he will miss Coach Huntley. She is the best, and he is grateful for having the opportunity to run for her. After high school, he plans to attend university and hopefully attain a master's degree in computer science or civil engineering. After that, he would like to travel the world. Additionally, he would like to thank everyone who has supported him along the way. Jalen Pinnell. She is escorted by her father, Walter Pinnell, her brother, Avery Pinnell, and her boyfriend, Jaden Easton. She has cheered for 14 years and also attends Ben Franklin and will graduate from the Honors Medical Assistant program. Her favorite cheer memory is her freshman year cheer team. She will miss pep rallies and plans to go to college and continue working after high school. Kyra Short. Escorted by Todd and Amber Short, she is an 11-year cheerleader. Her favorite cheer memory is the feeling of getting new skills and hitting their routine. She will miss cheering on Friday nights with her teammates. After high school, she plans to attend Marshall University to study medicine. Additionally, she would like to thank all of her coaches and teammates who supported her throughout the years. Can I have another applause for all of our SCHS senior extracurriculars?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats and turn your attention to the Stars and Stripes as the South Charleston High School Air Force Junior ROTC posts the colors for tonight's game. Carrying the colors tonight are Cadet Monica Blanty with the American flag, Cadet Alex Thompson as the American Guardsman, Cadet Michaela Payne with the West Virginia state flag, Cadet Casey Payne as the state guardsman. Saluting tonight is Cadet Jaden Burdett.
Of Dutch Miller Kia, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than when they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at KiaWV.com.
For a limited time, get a brand new 2022 Sportage starting at just $189 a month.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Are your Saturday nights filled with boredom? Then let's go play bingo at the Dunbar Bingo Hall. Dunbar Bingo Hall is a local nonprofit organization located at 2605 Charles Avenue in Dunbar. They're open every Saturday night to the public with lots of great prizes for you to win.
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives.
FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
Final week of high school football here in the Mountain State. Two teams tonight will battle not only for positioning in postseason play, but one team needs a win to get there. Good evening, and welcome inside Black Eagles Stadium. My name is Jack Withrow. Thank you for joining us right here on Video Productions for Black Eagles football tonight. It's senior night here for 8 seniors off this Black Eagles team as they are announcing the seniors out on the field this evening. South Charleston comes into tonight with a record of 5-4. Right now, they sit at number 12 in the latest Class AAA ratings. Woodrow Wilson, they come in at 4-5. They do need a victory to have any chance to get to the postseason play in Class AAA playoffs. They come in with a victory last week over Oak Hill by a score of 49-10. South Charleston coming off their 3rd loss here late in the season. That was at Hurricane. They lost 28-27 to the Redskins. This is the 11th meeting between these two schools. First meeting back in 1937. That was in Beckley. Woodrow Wilson defeated South Charleston 21-0. South Charleston's won the last 5 meetings between these two teams. The last meeting, Black Eagles 55-0 victory right here at Black Eagle Stadium back on October 11th of 2019. These two teams did meet back in 1994 in the second round of the playoffs down in Beckley. That was a victory for the Black Eagles, 37-0. They went on to defeat DuPont the next week in the semifinals and then captured the 1994 Class AAA championship with a victory over the Hawks of a University. We'll step aside as they continue with senior night festivities here. You're watching Black Eagles football right here on Video Productions.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Let's also give a round of applause for Joseph and Marilla Ambergy. A 3-year starter, senior linebacker from Dunbar, number 33, Caden Davis. Let's also give a round of applause to Vinny and Carissa Davis. A 5-star rated and 3-year starter, senior kicker from South Charleston, number 12, Chase Edwards. Let's give a round of applause for Bob and Kathy Edwards. A 4-year starter, senior left tackle, and captain who holds 4 Division I scholarship offers from Dunbar, number 67, Xavier Bosley. Let's give a round of applause to Jason and Kimberly Bosley. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Senior South Charleston Black Eagles.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Are your Saturday nights filled with boredom? Then let's go play bingo at the Dunbar Bingo Hall. Dunbar Bingo Hall is a local nonprofit organization located at 2605 Charles Avenue in Dunbar. They're open every Saturday night to the public with lots of great prizes for you to win.
In the history of Dutch Miller Jeep, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at DutchMillerJeep.com.
Come in today for the Make This the Summer event and get friends and family pricing for everyone.
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives.
FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
Welcome back inside Black Eagles Stadium for tonight's matchup. It's Woodrow Wilson at 4-5. Head coach Street Rhett in his 5th year. Black Eagles at 5-4. Their head coach in his 9th year is Donnie Mays. Mays with an overall record of 54-41 coming into tonight's action. The Black Eagles entered tonight averaging over 28 points a game, 230 yards through the air, 262 yards on the ground for the Black Eagles. They feature their quarterback, 6 foot, 195-pound junior Trey Dunn. 55% completion rate on the season, 2,166 yards through the air, 22 touchdowns. He's got 10 interceptions. He can also do it with his legs as Dunn, 85 rushes, 414 yards, 7 touchdowns on the ground. What a career for Trey Dunn. Just under 6,000 yards through the air, sets at 5,992. He's thrown 58 touchdowns in his 3 years here at South Charleston in 26 games. Of course, an abbreviated season last year. They just played 6 games. And rushing career, 222 carries for Dunn, 934 yards and 22 touchdowns on the ground for Trey Dunn. He'll feature in the backfield tonight. You'll see a lot of Mondrell Dean, the 6'4", 230-pound junior. Rushed for 697 yards and 5 touchdowns. Also, Emilio Miller, the 5'10", 200-pound sophomore, 223 yards on the ground and a touchdown, a couple touchdowns receiving for Emilio Miller. Top receiver for South Charleston is sophomore Wayne Harris. Harris, 54 catches on the season, 894 yards, and 10 touchdowns.
We're so grateful for all the
Woodrow Wilson,
out for the South Charleston Black Eagles.
3-year start at quarterback.
Dunbar Athletic
Maddox McMillan, 6'3", 210-pound senior. 6% completion rate.
FCA.
He's thrown 1,277 yards on the season, 9 touchdowns and 9 interceptions.
Andrew Bird, the city of
in the
South
all-black. They'll be kicking off to Woodrow Wilson. Maroon helmets, the white jerseys, and the maroon bottoms with the white stripe down each side of the leg.
Special thanks for our pregame meal.
In South Charleston, 5-4, number 12 in the latest SSAC ratings.
Once again, give it up for our sponsors. Thank
Woodrow
you.
Wilson setting at number 17 in the ratings. Just outside that 16 spot. They are 4-5 on the season. South Charleston, they say, is firmly in the playoff picture. Excuse me, of course, a win here is a better position for them. Woodrow Wilson needs a victory here, and I believe some help from others to get into the playoffs in Class AAA. Several games still going on here in the last week around the Mountain State. Hurricane at Spring Valley tonight. And as a kickoff, it's a onside kick, and I believe it was recovered. It was by the Flying Eagles. Jumping on it was James Carter for the Flying Eagles, the senior. Woodrow Wilson will start off at their own 46-yard line.
Back on the 46-yard line.
Maddox McMillan in the backfield, empty backfield for McMillan, and we've got a flag. And that's going to be all sides on South Charleston. What's plagued the Black Eagles all season long, they start off with a penalty. Looks like senior Jay Hunter's key jumped off. Couple key injuries tonight for South Charleston. Maury Lawton not in the lineup, not dressed, as McMillan takes the snap straight up the middle. And he'll have the first down two inside the
quarterback keeper up the middle.
They spot it right at the 40-yard line of South Charleston. Also out tonight, starting inside linebacker and leading tackler for the Black Eagles, Caden Davis, the senior. Also out the lineup for the Black Eagles is Jaden Eastep. Eastep, 16 catches, 186 yards, and a touchdown. First down and 10 from the 40-yard line for the Flying Eagles. They have to give to the fullback over the right side. He'll push ahead and then finally corralled down around the 37-yard line. Gain of 3 on first down brings up 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6. Brought down by a host of Black Eagles.
Matthew Moore on the carry. Came in. 18 carries, 98 yards, and a touchdown for Moore. Tight package for Woodrow Wilson. Under center is McMillan, and nowhere to go.
Another running tag.
Jason Barnett there for the Black Eagles.
No game on the play.
In there making the tackle is Aaron Clark, the sophomore. No gain on the play, brings up 3rd down. And 7 for the Flying Eagles. Line up into the backfield again, a tight formation for the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles. McMillan drops straight back, fires here near side, and over the head of his intended receiver, Nate Grayton.
4th down, 7.
Grayton, a 5'9", 175-pound junior, has been plagued with some injuries both last year and this year. Came up big last week in that victory over Oak Hill. For 3 touchdowns on the ground in the 4th quarter. As Flying Eagles will go for it. 3 receivers near side. McMillan straight drop back. He'll fire straight down the middle. He's got a man open. And it is caught at the 1-yard line. Elijah Redford, the sophomore, hauls it in. It'll be 1st and goal for Woodrow Wilson. Redford right down the middle of the field. Great pass by Maddox McMillan.
And it is Woodrow Wilson ball.
1st and goal for the Flying Eagles.
On the 1-yard line.
McMillan under center. And he'll push his way into the end zone for a 1-yard touchdown run. Woodrow Wilson takes 6-0 lead.
And the quarterback sneak is good.
9:30 to go here, first quarter. Connor Mollahan in to attempt the PAT. Hold is down, the kick is away, and it is good. 9:30 to go here, first quarter. Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston 7-0 here on Video Productions.
History of Dutch Miller Subaru, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at DutchMillerSubaru.com.
Ask about 0% financing on select models and get friends and family pricing for everyone.
7-0 Woodrow Wilson leads South Charleston. 9:30 to go here, first quarter. 6 plays, 54 yards. Highlighted by big pass from McMillan to Elijah Redford down to the 1-yard line. McMillan plunges in. 1 yard out. Connor Mollahan, PAT, makes it 7-0. Mollahan will kick off for the Flying Eagles. And he tries an onside kick, but it is covered up by South Charleston. Up back, it's Hunter Woodrow.
Number 44, senior.
South Charleston.
That man's got hands, Hunter Woodrow.
Nice starting position on their first possession at the 49-yard line of the Flying Eagles. Both teams here on the kickoffs trying the onside kick. Trey Dunn, the quarterback, junior. 6 foot, 195 pounds in the backfield. Emilio Miller, running back, 2 receivers each side. Snap back, give to Miller over the right side and stays on his feet, but then is taken down. Matthew Moore there to clean it up.
Number 4, Emilio Miller on the carry. Loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Back to the 50-yard line. Bring up second down and 11. Came in 42 carries, 223 yards on the ground. Motion is Tubbs. Over to the far side, he'll throw it out to Tubbs and in and out of his hands, incomplete, brings up third down.
Doug's pass intended for Tubbs. Pass incomplete, third down and 11.
Third down and 11 for the Black Eagles. 8:47 to go, first quarter. Apologize, our clock is not working on our graphic. I'll try to update on the time as much as possible. Tubbs again in motion. Dunn, screen, near side. That's Emilio Miller. He's got room. Up underneath the 40 and brought down at the 39-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 4, Emilio Miller.
Be close to a first down for the Black Eagles. They did give it to him. Nice play call by the Black Eagles to get the screen to Emilio Miller near side. That pass play, Trey Dunn goes over 6,000 rear passing yards here for the Black Eagles. First down and 10. That back to Dunn, looks near side, fires, caught. Pushed out of bounds, that's Chris McCorkle.
And Trey Dunn, pass number 1, Chris McCorkle.
Pushed him out of bounds.
Pick up a 5 on the play.
5-yard
Second down
pickup.
and 5.
First down. That'll bring up second down and 5. Gets the ball down at the 33-yard line and the Flying Eagles. 3 receivers to the far side. McCorkle, single receiver near side. And the give, and on a blitz, Jay Jones makes the tackle. Just a straight blitz right up the middle by Jones.
Miller on the carry. Loss of 4 on the play. Third down and 9.
Loss of 4. Back to the 37-yard line for the Black Eagles. Brings up third down and 9. 2 receivers to each side. Now Tubbs will go into motion to the far side. Snap back, done. Looking, fires near side, caught again by McCorkle inside the 25 and ran out of bounds. That's going to be another first down for the Black Eagles. Freshman Chris McCorkle, 6'1", 175 pounds. Came in with 24 catches on the season, 477 yards and 5 touchdowns. First down and 10 for the Black Eagles. Woodrow Wilson leading 7-0, 7:28 to go here, opening quarter. Black Eagles Stadium. 2 receivers each side for Trey Dunn. Now Tubbs motions here near side. Dunn calls his own number. Not much running room. Matthew Moore there for Woodrow Wilson. Made the initial contact. James Carter. No gain on the play. Brings up second down and 10. Ball placed on the 23-yard line. Dunn fires into the end zone corner, in and out of hands. Incomplete.
Dunn's pass intended for Mondrell Dean.
Time Mondrell Dean is intended receiver.
Third down and 10, Black Eagles. Also, keep in mind, folks, they will be coming
Brings up
around
third down and 10 for South Charleston.
tickets. And also, we're doing a raffle for the wrestling team, and they're selling they're raising money. You can win a charcoal grill, a really nice charcoal grill. Make sure you support.
6:45 here in the
Third
first
down
quarter.
and 10.
2 receivers again to each side. Now Tubbs will motion to the far side. Snap back to Dunn. Still looking. Pass in and out of his hand of his intended receiver. I believe that was Wayne Harris.
Intended for Wayne
And
Harris.
he remains down on the turf. Harris has been banged up. He is slow to get up. He's finally up on his feet. Staff out on the field.
All right, he got up.
Canterbury, the athletic trainer here at South Charleston, now to check on him. That brings up fourth down and 10 for South Charleston. It looks like they'll send the offense back out on the field. Tylee Tinsley out there, 6'1", 170-pound sophomore. 3 receivers to the far side. Dunn drops back. Screen again here near side. That's Miller. Spin move. Still on his feet. And they finally drag him down, but that's not going to be good enough for a first down for the Black Eagles. They're turning over on downs. Down to the 17-yard line. That's where Woodrow Wilson will take over.
And that is a turnover
7-0.
down. First down and 10, Woodrow Wilson.
Fine Eagles again in that tight package. McMillan under center, gives straight up the middle. gain of about 3 on first down. Moore with the carry.
And that was a gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6.
They give him 4. Ball at the 21-yard line brings up second down and 6 for Woodrow Wilson. Millen under center. Snap. Give. Big hole to the right side. And a first down for the Flying Eagles. Up past the 30-yard line to the 31-yard line. Nate Grayton. Time Grayton lined up at the wing back and give to him over the right side. Good blocking up front by Woodrow Wilson. First down and 10. All the 31-yard line of Woodrow Wilson. Again, the give. That time nowhere to go for Grayton. Loss of about 1.
Back down in the backfield, the number 25, Aaron Clark.
Aaron Clark there makes the tackle for the Black Eagles.
Loss of a yard on the play.
Offensive line, left tackle William Elkins. Tyree Falks at the left guard. Brian Hill at the center. Christian Burks at right guard, and James Carter at the right tackle for the Flying Eagles. Empty backfield, 3 receivers to the far side. McMillan takes a snap. He'll call his own number straight up the middle. He is drugged down up around the 35-yard line. That'll bring up third down for Woodrow Wilson.
The quarterback picks up 5.
Withrow in there
down
on the tackle.
Number 44, senior Hunter Withrow.
Brings up third down and about 6 for the Flying Eagles.
All right, Black Eagles, I know it's cold, but it's third down. Let's make some noise!
3 receivers near side for McMillan. Snap back again. He calls his own number. He's got a big hole over the right side, up around the 50. Down inside South Charleston territory and run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. First down for Woodrow Wilson.
The quarterback takes
Maddox McMillan. Quarterback, known for his running, came in just 83 yards on the ground and 59 carries. That time called his own number. Great blocking over on that right side by Christian Burks and James Carter. Spotted him out at the 31-yard line of South Charleston. In empty backfield for Flying Eagles. 3 receivers here to the near side. Snap back. Quick throw over here. And brought down by Mondrell Dean quickly. Elijah Waller. Sophomore with the catch.
Brought down emphatically by number 2.
A 1-yard gain before he was brought down by Mondrell Dean. Brings up second and 9. 2:47 to go here. First quarter action, Black Eagles Stadium, South Charleston, Woodrow Wilson. Moore lined up to the right of McMillan. Snap back to McMillan again, keeps it, and nowhere to go that time. Jason Barnett there, along with Hunter Withrow.
Quarterback keeper on the play. Brought down by both of those Barnetts.
Caden Barnett also out there for South Charleston. Brings up third down and 9. Clock winding down towards 2 minutes here in the first quarter.
Third down and 9 on the play. Black Eagles, you know what time it is. Let's make some noise!
Empty backfield for McMillan with 3 receivers to the far side. He'll drop straight back. Looking, fires over the far side. And Incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete.
Brings up fourth down for the Flying Eagles.
Black Eagles, we got to make
like
more
they'll keep their
noise in there.
offense
Soon
out
as they
there.
line up,
Yep.
I know what to do.
Connor Mollahan will come out. I believe he's going to attempt a field goal. This is the 47-yarder. Snap back, holds down, the kick on the way, and not enough on it. Falls short. South Charleston holds. He'll take over on downs with 1:38 to go here in the first quarter. Woodrow Wilson leading 7-0. 47-yarder from Mollahan falls short. That McMillan run on that last series. Woodrow Wilson coming up empty. South Charleston will take over. First down and 10. Their own 20-yard line. Two receivers again, each side. Mondrell Dean in the backfield. Give to Dean over the left side. He'll push ahead up to the 30. And close to a first down. I believe he's got it. And he does. First down for South Charleston.
And that is good enough for a Black Eagle first down.
Mondrell Dean in the backfield for the first time tonight. Avery Pinnell, the freshman receiver, out there as well. Dean stays out there. 1:15 to go. Snap back. Dean again. Left side. Drug out of bounds around the 36-yard line.
And this time, Dean takes it outside.
He stayed in bounds. The clock continues to roll. 60 seconds to go here, first quarter.
Pick up a 6 on the play. Second down and 4.
15 carries last week against Herc and 161 yards. That 28-27 loss. Second down for South Charleston. Snap back. They fake it to Dean. Dunn keeps it. He's got the first down and more. Drag him down up around the 44-yard line. Clock stops for 35 seconds. Emilio Miller back out. Miller in the backfield behind Dunn. Two receivers each side again for South Charleston. Snap. Give to Miller.
There you go.
It's up to around the 45-yard line before he's pushed back.
Number 4, Emilio.
That will be the last play of the first quarter. As time winds down, Woodrow Wilson leads South Charleston here at the end of the first quarter. 7-0. You're watching Black Eagles football right here on video.
With all that's going on, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants to remind our neighbors we're here for you. We're taking extra precautions to protect you and our employees. Right now, we're offering 6-month no-interest financing to help you stay comfortable throughout this crisis. Our superior indoor air filtration options will keep viruses, bacteria, and allergens down, increasing indoor air quality, comfort, and safety. Call us today and see how we can help you. Mullen, we're comfortable when you are.
In our scores around the league, Riverside is up against Huntington 7-0. Cabell Midland is tied up 0.
Welcome back inside Black Eagles Stadium. 7-0. Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston. Maddox McMillan, 1-yard touchdown run at the 9:30 mark. Is the difference in this one after one quarter. McMillan 5 carries so far for 49 yards and a touchdown. His longest run of 34. Nate Grayton, three carries for 9 yards. McMillan, 2 for 4 through the air for 37 yards. Trey Dunn, 4 of 7, 36 yards through the air. As we start the second quarter, it'll be second down and 8. Dunn, straight drop back down the field. He's got a receiver caught. inside the 25. And finally brought down at the 25. That is Wayne Harris, who was shaken up earlier. Back out there, makes the catch. First down and 10 for South Charleston at the Flying Eagles 25-yard line. And Wayne Harris coming into tonight, 894 yards on the season. Give the Dean out of the backfield over the left side, and watch out as he lowers the boom on Nate Grayton. And that's 6'4", 230 pounds. They list Nate Grayton at 5'9", 175. That'll bring up 2nd and 4, a gain of 6 on first down for South Charleston. Ball spotted just inside the 20-yard line at the 19. The give to Dean again up the middle. He'll make a couple moves inside the 15, and then he's shoved back. Another first down for South Charleston. That'll be their 5th first down. They spot the ball at the 14-yard line. And now, offsides on Woodrow Wilson as a hard snap there from Dunn. Looked like James Carter, the one jumping off for Woodrow Wilson. 5-yard penalty brings up first down and 5. Ball inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Emilio Miller lined up behind Dunn. The give to Miller, left side. He's got a big hole and into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Eagles. Emilio Miller, 9 yards out. South Charleston, a PAT. Coming up to try to tie it up here at the 10-10 mark in the second quarter. Senior kicker Chase Edwards out to attempt the PAT. The snap is down. The kick is away. And it is good, and we're all tied up here. 7 apiece, 10-10 to go, second quarter. Watching Black Eagles football right here on Video Productions.
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives.
FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
Eight plays, 80 yards for South Charleston. A 9-yard touchdown run by Emilio Miller. PAT was good by Chase Edwards. We're all tied up at 7 apiece as we take a look at that last, and great blocking on that left side from Devin Pugh, James Butts, and Xavier Bosley. South Charleston to kick off. Short kick. It'll hit the turf, bounces around, and loose ball. South Charleston's got it. Senior Hunter Withrow coming up with the loose ball. And we saw a lot of that last year. South Charleston would use that short kickoff. And that time they do it again. And they've got the ball inside Woodrow Wilson territory at the 39-yard line. Two receivers to each side. Emilio Miller will line up to the right of Trey Dunn. Dunn throwing short and incomplete as Wayne Harris tried to come back and get it. Going to bring up second down and 10. Elijah Waller back there for Woodrow Wilson. Second down and 10 from the 39-yard line of the Flying Eagles. Again, two receivers to each side for Trey Dunn. Snap back. He'll give to Miller over here on the left side, inside the 35 to 30, pushed out of bounds around the 28-yard line. First down for South Charleston. Nice patience by Emilio Miller that time. Just kind of worked his way upfield. Good blocking on the left side again by South Charleston. First down and 10. Off the 27-yard line. A snap back. Dunn kept it. And he's brought down by Carter, as well as Christian Burks there to make the tackle for the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles. No gain on the play. Matter of fact, they'll give him 1 yard loss. Back to the 29-yard line. Second down and 11. 9:16 to go here, second quarter. Dunn fires over on the far side, in and out of the hands, and almost intercepted. Keenan Cook could have come up with it. Chris McCorkle, the intended receiver for South Charleston. That'll bring up third down and 11 for the Black Eagles. Clock stopped at 9:07 to go here, second quarter. Miller again will line up into the backfield, this time to the left of Dunn. Dean and Harris here near side receivers. Snap back. Firing downfield, and that is going to be picked off in the end zone by Keenan Cook. Cook returning it up to the 30 and run out of bounds around the 35-yard line. That one was tipped and right into the hands of Keenan Cook. You take a look at the replay. Intended for Tubbs. Kimball went up and tipped it and right into the hands of Keenan Cook, who returns it back out to the 33-yard line. First down and 10 for Woodrow Wilson. Two receivers to each side. McMillan flag out, and ball is caught at the 36-yard line by Elijah Redford. But a flag down near side. Illegal shift on Woodrow Wilson.
There was a pitch outside to the running back. Brought down by number 17, our senior defensive end, Mississippi Keys, and coming in late, number 2, Montreal King. Woodrow takes it in for a touchdown.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 46,000 participants here in West Virginia who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back inside Black Eagles Stadium. We apologize for the disconnect. We're back up and running as Woodrow Wilson has taken the lead here in the second quarter, 14-7, 142 to go. Nate Grayton with the carry, 10 yards out for the touchdown. Mollahan with PAT was good. 13 plays, 67 yards that time for Woodrow Wilson. McMillan, 6 rushes, 56 yards for Woodrow Wilson. Grayton now with 6 rushes, 23 yards. McMillan with the first touchdown for the Flying Eagles. A 1-yard run. Mollahan will kick off. Short kick. We're on the far side. It'll go out of bounds. See where they spot this. And it'll be at the 40-yard line. South Charleston will start this possession. 1:41 to go here, second quarter. Woodrow Wilson leading 14-7. Trips receivers here to the near side for the Black Eagles. Mondrell Dean lined up behind Dunn. And now I believe that's going to be a delay of game on South Charleston. It is. That'll back him up 5 yards. Make it first down and 15. Ball back to the 35-yard line again. 3 receivers here to the near side for Trey Dunn. Takes a snap, the handoff. Dean over the left side. Pushes up, brought down around the 40-yard line. That'll bring up second down and 10. Emilio Miller will come back out, line up into the backfield. Dean will move out to the receiver spot here near side. 2 receivers to each side. Snap back to Dunn. Straight drop back. Plenty of time. Still looking. Now fires downfield and over the head of McCorkle. Brings up third down and 11 for South Charleston. Clock stopped at 1:04 here in the second quarter. And now a flag has come out, a holding against South Charleston. They mark off the penalty back to the 29-yard line. Second down and 21. Dunn takes the snap. And again, intended for McCorkle. Incomplete, brings up third down. Clock stopped at 59 seconds.
Pass incomplete, intended for McCorkle. Third down and long. Black Eagles.
Third down for South Charleston. Give to Miller. Near side. And he'll run it up to the 41-yard line before he's brought down. That'll bring up fourth down and 9 for South Charleston. Clock winding down, under 45 seconds here. In the first half, Woodrow Wilson leading 14-7. Now Woodrow Wilson will take a timeout to stop the clock. With 41 seconds to go. We'll step aside. You're watching Black Eagles football right here on Video Productions.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Or grab your love partner. If you're by yourself, no worries. Just follow the lead.
41 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Woodrow Wilson leading 14-7 over South Charleston. Fourth down and 9 for the Black Eagles. Their offense remains out on the field. Emilio Miller will line up to the right of Dunn. Two receivers to each side for the Black Eagles. Dunn, straight drop back. He'll step up in the pocket. Now he'll keep it. He's got the first down and more. Across the 50, down inside the 45, still on his feet. And finally drugged down. And a timeout called by South Charleston this time with 27 seconds. As the ball spotted. Well, I thought they called timeout. They did not. As quickly on the ball for the Black Eagles. Snap back to Dunn, and now false start on South Charleston. So they tried to hurry, and they got him with a false start over on that far side. So that'll back him up 5 yards. Back to the 49-yard line. It'll be first down and 15. 24 seconds to go. Dunn looks near side, now fires far side. That went well over the head of his intended receiver and McCorkle. Brings up second down and 15 from the 49-yard line of Woodrow Wilson with 13 seconds on the clock here before half. Two receivers each side for the Black Eagles. Dunn, plenty of time. Fires downfield, caught inside the 25-yard line at the 23. Amari Tubbs with the catch for South Charleston with 2.7 seconds on the clock. And South Charleston calls a timeout. As we'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Black Eagles football right here on Video Productions.
Of Dutch Miller Jeep, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at DutchMillerJeep.com.
Come in today for the Make This the Summer event and get friends and family pricing for everyone.
2.7 seconds here on the second quarter clock. South Charleston have first down and 10, but they got just enough time to throw one in the end zone here. As they line up three receivers here to the near side in Dean, Tubbs, and Harris. McCorkle, single receiver up top for Trey Dunn. Snap back to Dunn. Straight drop back. He'll step up in the pocket. And he throws over on the far side. Caught, but out of bounds. Incomplete. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half, as Woodrow Wilson will go into the locker room with the lead, 14-7. We'll step away. We'll come back, recap the first half, go over some first half stats. You're watching Black Eagles football right here on Video Productions.
With all that's going on, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants to remind our neighbors we're here for you. We're taking extra precautions to protect you and our employees. Right now, we're offering 6-month no-interest financing to help you stay comfortable throughout this crisis. Our superior indoor air filtration options will keep viruses, bacteria, and allergens down, increasing indoor air quality, comfort, and safety. Call us today and see how we can help you. Mullen, we're comfortable when you are.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
In the history of Dutch Miller Hyundai, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at DutchMillerHyundai.com.
Come check out the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with friends and family pricing for everyone.
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives. FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
In the history of Dutch Miller Kia, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than when they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at DutchMillerKia.com.
For a limited time, get a brand new 2022 Sportage starting at just $189 a month.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell
Black Eagles, if you've already visited the concession stand, get back.
With all that's going on, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants to remind our neighbors we're here for you. We're taking extra precautions to protect you and our employees. Right now, we're offering 6-month no-interest financing to help you stay comfortable throughout this crisis. Our superior indoor air filtration options will keep viruses, bacteria, and allergens down, increasing indoor air quality, comfort, and safety. Call us today and see how we can help you. Mullen, we're comfortable when you are.
And the Black Eagle Marching Band is led by my main man, Daniel Gray.
history of Dutch Miller Subaru, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at DutchMillerSubaru.com.
Ask about 0% financing on select models and get friends and family pricing for everyone.
Welcome back inside Black Eagles Stadium. Halftime score, Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston by a score of 14-7 as we take a look at the halftime stats. Total yards for Woodrow Wilson, 164. South Charleston, 173. First down, South Charleston leading Woodrow Wilson 10-9 in that category. Yards on the ground for South Charleston, 81 yards. 92 yards through the air for the Black Eagles. For Woodrow Wilson, 20 rushes for 110 yards on the ground, 54 yards through the air. Taking a look at the Flying Eagles. Maddox McMillan, 6 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown. A long of 34 yards for McMillan in that first half. Nate Grayton, 6 carries, 23 yards, and a touchdown. Talay Kimball, 4 carries, 20 yards, and Matthew Moore, 4 carries, 11 yards. 4-7 through the air for McMillan for 54 yards. Receiving for Woodrow Wilson, 4 players with 1 catch apiece. Elijah Redford, 1 catch for 36 yards. Keenan Cook, a catch for 12 yards. Michael Miller with a catch for 5. And Elijah Waller, 1 catch, 1 yard in that first half. For South Charleston, again, 173 total yards in the first half. On the ground, Mondrell Dean, 5 carries, 31 yards. Emilio Miller, a sophomore, with 6 carries for 29 yards and 1 touchdown. That was a 9-yard carry for Emilio Miller for the score. Trey Dunn, 4 carries, 21 yards. Dunn, 6 of 15 passing in that first half for 92 yards and 1 interception. Chris McCorkle, 2 catches, 19 yards. Emilio Miller coming out of the backfield with 2 catches for 17 yards. Wayne Harris, 1 catch for 30 yards for Harris. And Jamari Tubbs, 1 catch for 26 yards for Tubbs. And again, South Charleston leading in total yards, 173 to 164 at the half. Penalties. Woodrow Wilson, 2 penalties for 10 yards. South Charleston, 5 penalties for 30 yards in the first half. And our halftime score, 14-7. Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston. We'll step aside once again. We'll come back with the second half from here at Black Eagle Stadium. You're watching Black Eagles football right here on Video Productions.
Are your Saturday nights filled with boredom? Then let's go play bingo at the Dunbar Bingo Hall. Dunbar Bingo Hall is a local nonprofit organization located at 2605 Charles Avenue in Dunbar. They're open every Saturday night to the public with lots of great prizes for you to win.
(14-7), Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston as we get set to start the second half. Taking a look around AAA, around the Mountain State. Huntington leading Riverside 21-7 in the second quarter. University looking to go 10-0 on the season. The Hawks lead Oak Hill in the third quarter by a score of 42-7. Jefferson at number 6. Beating number 14 Washington 20-13 in the second quarter. Spring Valley defeating Hurricane in the second quarter by a score of 14-0. George Washington over Capital 28-0 in the second quarter. Parkersburg South at 4-5. They're looking to try to get into the playoff picture. They are beating number 10 Princeton at halftime 28-14. Wheeling Park is beating number 13 John Marshall at halftime 21-7. And Parkersburg is leading Musselman at halftime, 35-21. So look at the Class AAA matchups around the state here tonight. Final week of regular season here in the Mountain State. Halftime score here, Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston 14-7. As we get things started, it'll be South Charleston taking the kickoff. Connor Mollahan will kick off for the Flying Eagles. Mondrell Dean and Wayne Harris back deep for South Charleston. Mollahan did try a onside kick in the first half, and they tried again, and South Charleston will fall on it. They've tried that twice here this evening. Both times the Black Eagles, Hunter Withrow coming up with it again. South Charleston, good starting position at the Woodrow Wilson 49-yard line. Two receivers near side, single receiver up top, two backs in the backfield this time with Dunn, and the give to Miller, spin move at the 45-yard line before he's brought down, a 4-yard gain, on first down, brings up second down and 6 for South Charleston. Quickly on the ball, Black Eagles set to go. And now a whistle. And a false start on South Charleston. They've tried that twice tonight, and both times they've got a false start called on them. And I believe both times it was Chris McCorkle over on that far side. So that'll back him up 5. And now it's second down and 11. Ball's placed right at midfield. Snap back to Dean, gives to Miller over the left side. And he'll be stopped at the 46-yard line, a gain of 5 for Emilio Miller. That'll bring up third down and 7 for South Charleston. Ball in the middle of the field at the 46-yard line for the Black Eagles. Two receivers each side. Single back in the backfield. Dunn. Straight drop back. Now he'll tuck it. He's got room. And he'll slide down at the 37-yard line. First down for the Black Eagles. Nice job by Trey Dunn. Receivers downfield covered. Able to pick up the first down, get down on the turf. It'll be first down and 10 for the Black Eagles. The fake to Miller, now option play to Dean, and he is tripped up. Nice job by Keenan Cook over on the far side to make the tackle on Dean, a 1-yard gain. So that's something new we've not seen all season. The option play. In the split backfield for Dunn, Dean, and Miller. They give to Miller over on the far side. He gets the edge inside the 20, stays on his feet, and inside the 10 for Emilio Miller. Nice hard running that time by Miller. And a flag down on the play. And penalty on South Charleston, not sure what it was. They'll mark it off back to the 45-yard line. And I assume it was a holding. Okay. So second down for South Charleston now. Dunn over on the far side, caught by Dean inside the 40, 35, stays on his feet, barrels over a defender, close to a first down for South Charleston. It will be a first down as he's drugged down at the 26-yard line. First and 10 for the Black Eagles. Dunn keeps it here left side. Looking for blocking. Dives ahead to the 25-yard line. Gain of about 1 for Trey Dunn. That'll bring up second down and 9. Clock winds, 8:45 to go here, third quarter. Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston 14-7. So they place it right at the 25-yard line. Near hash. Snap to give to Miller over the left side. Showing patience. And now that's going to look like a face mask on Miller. As he's down at the 22-yard line. It is a face mask on Woodrow Wilson. A 5-yard penalty on that face mask. It brings up second down and 1. Ball at the 17-yard line. Snap back to Dunn. The give. Miller over the left side. He's got the first down and down inside the 10-yard line before he's brought down. So it'll be first and goal for South Charleston. Right at the 10. First and goal for South Charleston at the Woodrow Wilson 10-yard line. Dean and Miller in the backfield with Trey Dunn. The give to Dean over the right side. He'll work his way ahead, down inside the 5, and it looks like they brought him down right at the 2-yard line. Second and goal at the South Charleston, or the Woodrow Wilson, 2-yard line. Miller and Dean again in the backfield. Snap back to give to Miller. Nope. They keep it, and the pitch to Dean late. And South Charleston, like disaster right there for the Black Eagles. Dean able to grab it, and he remains down. Now he'll get up. So a loss back to the 7-yard line for the Black Eagles. Dean out over on the sidelines. Snap back. The give to Miller over the left side. He's got a big hole into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Eagles. 7 yards out for Emilio Miller. Senior Chase Edwards out to attempt the PAT. Snap back, the hold is down and partially blocked. And the PAT is no good. Woodrow Wilson will keep a 1-point lead, 14-13. 6:36 to go here in the third quarter. You're watching Black Eagles football right here on Video Productions.
Are your Saturday nights filled with boredom? Then let's go play bingo at the Dunbar Bingo Hall. Dunbar Bingo Hall is a local nonprofit organization located at 2605 Charles Avenue in Dunbar. They're open every Saturday night to the public with lots of great prizes for you to win.
(14-13), Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston. 6:36 to go, third quarter. Emilio Miller with a 7-yard touchdown run, his second of the evening. 10 plays, 49 yards for the Black Eagles. Ryan Flowers set to kick off for South Charleston. Keenan Cook back deep for the Flying Eagles. Short kick and fair caught at the 40-yard line. That's where the Flying Eagles will start their drive. Leading by 1, 14-13, as the PAT was blocked. South Charleston an opportunity to tie it up last week against Hurricane. And that PAT was blocked last week. That give you the final score, 28-27. First down and 10 for the Flying Eagles from their own 40-yard line. McMillan under center. Motion. Give straight up the middle. And a gain of 3 for Kimball. Brings up second down and 7. South Charleston now 13 first downs, 117 yards on the ground, 111 through the air. Second down and 7 for the Flying Eagles from their own 43-yard line. The give, Kimball over the left side. Big hole across the 50, the 40. It's a foot race and drug out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, and the flag comes down. McCorkle over there to make the tackle. McCorkle is slow to get up, and you got to think maybe this is a face mask on South Charleston. We'll step aside as they tend to Chris McCorkle out there. You're watching Black Eagles football here on Video Productions.
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives. FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
Back inside Black Eagle Stadium, Chris McCorkle, the injured player for South Charleston. Penalty, half the distance. They spot the ball inside the 5 at the 4-yard line of South Charleston to be first and goal for the Flying Eagles. South Charleston, 8 penalties, 55 yards tonight. Double tights for the Flying Eagles. McMillan will go under center with Moore in the backfield to give to Moore straight up the middle. And he'll push ahead for a couple. Now a Flying Eagle player remains on the turf. Like maybe a cramp. As the training staff out there. Gain of 3. They spot it at the 1-yard line. It's going to be second down and goal for the Flying Eagles. And we look around at the scores around the Mountain State. Take a look at the AA. Herbert Hoover defeating Logan in the third quarter, 34-0. Bridgeport, which is a AAA team, has dropped down to play Lincoln. Beating Lincoln in the fourth quarter, 38-7. Here's a score for you. Wayne over Polka in the fourth quarter, 26-20. Number 3, Polka, coming off a loss last week to Herbert Hoover. Found themselves down in the fourth quarter to Wayne. Wayne coming into tonight 2-7. Close one down in Winfield. Point Pleasant leading Winfield by 3, 17-14 in the fourth quarter. Nicholas County over Pikeview, 47-8 in the third quarter. Here's a team to look out for in Class A. Wheeling Central defeated Oak Glen earlier this week, 55-17. Of course, Oak Glen in AA, Wheeling Central in Single A. Robert C. Bird leading Philip Barber 49-0. Tight one. Scott leading Nitro at halftime, 8-6. Scott come into tonight number 9 in Class AA with a 6-3 record. Roane County leading Sissonville 46-20. And another good one in Class AA, Frankfort leading Kaiser 28-21 in the fourth quarter. We're all set to go here. Second down and goal to go for Woodrow Wilson. McMillan keeps it over the right side. Quarterback sneak. He's in for the touchdown. Second touchdown of the evening for Maddox McMillan. Both of the 1-yard variety. Puts his team up by 7, 20-13. Mollahan out there to attempt the PAT. Snap is back, and the kick is away, and it's good. With 5:29 to go here, third quarter, Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston by a score of 21-13 on Video Productions.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
4 plays, 60 yards for Woodrow Wilson in that last drive. Capped off by a 1-yard touchdown by Maddox McMillan, his second touchdown carry of the evening. Woodrow Wilson leading 21-13. 5:21 to go here, third quarter. Flying Eagles trying to get to 5-5 and work their way inside the Class AAA playoff. Some say South Charleston is safe even with a loss. Mollahan will kick off. Dean back deep. They kick off deep. Wayne Harris takes it at the 12, near side. Up across the 30, makes the move at the 30, and then he is drugged down at the 34-yard line.
Ball returned by number 6, Wayne Harris. First down and 10, Black Eagles.
Flying Eagles, Matthew Moore come up limping, and now he's laying down in pain over on the sidelines. Let's hope he's all right. South Charleston will start this drive at their own 34-yard line, down by 21-13 to the Flying Eagles, 5:12 to go. Third quarter action. Snap back to Dean to give to Miller, near side. Looking for blocking, works his way up near the 48-yard line before he's brought down. Gain of 4, brings up second down and 6. Again, the give to Miller, right up the middle. Stop shy of the first down at the 44-yard line. It'll bring up third down and short. Nope, they give him. I thought he was short of it. But he does get the first down. First down for the Black Eagles. 14 first down for South Charleston. Two receivers to the far side, single receiver here near side in Harris. The give to Dean right up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 49-yard line. Gain of 5, second down and 5 for the Black Eagles at their own 49-yard line. Clock winding, under 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Dunn, he'll keep it over the near side. Flag comes out. Brought down at the 44-yard line. Good enough for a first down, but let's see what the flag's about. Holding on South Charleston. They reset the sticks over on the far side. It'll remain first down. They spot it at the 40-yard line of South Charleston. It's going to be first and 4. Give to Miller. And a gain of about 2, giving 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 1. I'm totally confused on the sticks over there because they got the first down originally at the 44-yard line. As my statistician, Zach Price, looks at me in befuddlement. Snap back, the give, Dean. He's got the first down and more across the 50, the 45, and down to the 42-yard line of Woodrow Wilson. First down and 10 for South Charleston at the Woodrow Wilson 42-yard line. South Charleston down by 8. 21-13, 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Dunn hands off to Dean, excuse me, and he dives ahead. Another first down for the Black Eagles. They place it down at the 31-yard line. Dean, 11 carries, 66 yards. The fake to Dean this time. Dunn going deep. He's got a receiver. Cut. Wayne Harris, touchdown, Black Eagles. Beautiful ball from Trey Dunn to Wayne Harris. Great concentration by the sophomore to pull it in for the touchdown. And the offense will stay out there. They'll go for 2 to try to tie it up. We take a look at the Little General replay. Just a beautiful ball down the left sideline. And Wayne Harris there to pull it in for the touchdown. They'll go for 2. Snap back to Dunn, still looking. He's got room on the right side. He can run it if he wants to. He'll pull it back. Now he'll throw wide open in the middle of the end zone for 2 points to Emilio Miller. Dunn Tuckett was going to run and then pulled back and found Emilio Miller wide open in the middle of the end zone. We're all tied up at 21 apiece. 2:01 to go here in the third quarter. So a 7-play, 66-yard drive for South Charleston. The 2-point conversion is good to tie things up at 21 apiece with 2:01 to go. Harris tonight 2 catches for 61 yards and a score. Trey Dunn now 8 of 17, 142 yards through the air. Take a look at rushing for South Charleston. Mondrell Dean, 11 carries, 66 yards. Emilio Miller, 13 carries for 64 yards and 2 scores. South Charleston now over 303 yards of offense, 220 for Woodrow Wilson. The Black Eagles, a little life back into them. Chase Edwards out there to kick off for South Charleston this time. Once again, Keenan Cook back deep along with Tyler Kimball. Edwards, one of 8 seniors on the South Charleston team. They'll kick it deep, taken at the 15-yard line by Cook. Cook up across the 30, 35, still on his feet to the near side. They shove him out of bounds. And a flag comes flying in here on the near side. As Cook out of bounds just right at the 39-yard line. indication. Another penalty on South Charleston, a face mask. It looks like the 5-yard penalty for the face mask. Woodrow Wilson will start this drive at their own 45-yard line. Ball sets inside the 45. Here on the near hash. McMillan under center. Takes the snap. Kimball over on the left side. Pushes ahead up to midfield before he's brought down. 5-yard gain for Kimball. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Clock winding, 1:37 to go here in the third quarter. Millen again under center. Give here to the near side. And a 5-yard gain. It'll be first down for Woodrow Wilson. Nate Grayton on the carry that time for Woodrow Wilson. First down and 10 for the Flying Eagles. Their 11th first down of the ball game. Ball at the South Charleston 45-yard line. 53 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Now flags come flying in over on the far side. Encroachment on South Charleston. The 11th penalty for South Charleston this evening, 75 total yards on penalties. 1st and 5 at the 40-yard line. The give over here near side. And that is Grayton again, and ball's loose, but they say he was down. That'll be good enough for a first down again for the Flying Eagles at the South Charleston 35-yard line. Clock under 10, that's going to be the last play here in the third quarter as we head to the fourth quarter here at Black Eagles Stadium. We're all tied up here. Woodrow Wilson and South Charleston at 21. Watching Black Eagles football right here on Video Productions.
Of Dutch Miller Jeep, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at DutchMillerJeep.com.
Come in today for the Make This the Summer event and get friends and family pricing for everyone.
All right, we have our wrestling raffle. And the winner of the grill on the wrestling raffle is Scott Terlikowski. Scott Terlikowski.
Back here inside Black Eagle Stadium as we head to the fourth quarter. 21 apiece. Woodrow Wilson, South Charleston. It'll be first down and 10 for the Flying Eagles from the Black Eagles. 35-yard line. McMillan straight ahead. The give to Matthew Moore. Gain of 2 for Moore. Brings up 2nd down and 8. playoffs starting next week. Teams still trying to get into the playoff, including this one right here in Woodrow Wilson. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 33-yard line of South Charleston, and now flags come flying from everywhere. This could be a false start on the Flying Eagles, and it is. They'll back him up 5 yards. 2nd down and 13. Temperatures continue to drop here. 37 degrees currently. Got some snow here in the Mountain State, around up in the mountain areas, Canaan Valley, snowshoe. Get ready for ski season. McMillan under center. Give over the right side, not much room there for Nate Grayton as he is brought down maybe a yard on the carry. They credit him with 2. Going to bring up 3rd down and 11. Ball at the South Charleston 36-yard line. 10:15 to go, 4th quarter. McMillan again under center. He'll drop back. He throws one up in the air, and that falls to the turf. And you got to be kidding me. A flag from the official that is standing on the sidelines, clear on the other side. 2 officials here near side. Flags do not come out. And I don't care who's it on. And it's going to be an ineligible downfield. Pass interference on South Charleston, offsetting. So the flag from clear over on the other side was the pass interference flag. And I'm surprised the official could even see the play. He was so far away. He was sitting over there on Spring Hill Mountain when he threw the flag. He's up at Mallory's Airport. Flew the flag in on that one. So offsetting penalties. We'll repeat 3rd down. They've still yet to place the ball down. Now they finally do. And he places it a yard back from what it was the last play. So now the ball is back at the 37-yard line. It was at the 36 before that play, and now whistles. And it's going to be timeout, South Charleston. We'll take a timeout as well. I think everybody needs one. 9:56 to go here, 4th quarter, all tied up at 21 apiece.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Third down and 11 as they place the ball at the 36-yard line now. So they got that corrected. Snap back, McMillan, straight drop back, fires it over. And tackle made by Mondrell Dean coming up. And takes down Nate Drayton. That'll bring up fourth down. No gain on the play. And McMillan comes out to the huddle. They'll go for it. Either that or he'll kick it. He'll line up in a shotgun formation with three receivers here to the near side, single receiver up top. McMillan straight drop back. Fires downfield. He's got a guy wide open, hauled in, touchdown, Woodrow Wilson, Keenan Cook. And they'll do a little dance over in the end zone. No flags coming out because the guy's got his back turned to the celebration. .36-yard hookup between McMillan and Cook. Puts Woodrow Wilson back up. As Connor Mollahan will attempt the PAT. Kick is away, and it is good. With 9:06 to go, 28-21, Woodrow Wilson back on top of South Charleston here on Video Productions.
Of Dutch Miller Jeep, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at DutchMillerJeep.com.
Come in today for the Make This the Summer event and get friends and family pricing for everyone.
Seven plays, 60 yards for Woodrow Wilson, 36-yard touchdown pass from Maddox McMillan to Keenan Cook. Woodrow Wilson leading 28-21. 9:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. Mollahan set the kickoff for the Flying Eagles. Dean and Harris back deep, standing at their own 15-yard line. Low a liner kick. That'll bounce out of bounds as the flags come flying out. The ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. South Charleston will have it 1st and 10. .906 to go. Fourth quarter action, 28-21. Woodrow Wilson leading. Two receivers to the far side. Dunn takes a snap, gives to Dean. Shows some patience. Now works his way across the 40. And a stiff arm. He's run out of bounds at the 48-yard line. It brings up 2nd down and 2. Again, two receivers to the far side for Dunn. He'll take the snap, keeps it. Uses Dean and Miller as blockers and drug down, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down for South Charleston. Pending a flag. on the play. Holding on South Charleston. That's their 12th penalty of the evening. They'll mark that all the way back just outside of the 35-yard line. Second down. Give to Miller. Maybe a yard gain on the play. Brings up third down for South Charleston. 8:38 to go. Clock winding. Third down and 9. Two receivers lined up near side this time for the Black Eagles. Miller and Dean in the backfield. Snap back to Dunn. Looking downfield, he fires and broken up over on the far sideline by Keenan Cook. Intended receiver was Wayne Harris. South Charleston keeping their offense out there. Fourth down and 9 from their own 36-yard line. Dean will line up as a receiver this time here to the near side. Dunn. Fires downfield. Contact. Here comes a flag. 2 flags. And a penalty. This is going to be pass interference on Matthew Moore. The Black Eagles are going to be bailed out here with a penalty of pass interference on Matthew Moore as he made contact with Mondrell Dean. So it'll be first down and 10 for South Charleston. They're at their own 49-yard line. As the clock winds down underneath 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. The snap, the give to Dean straight up the middle. And he'll pick up about 4 on the play, maybe 5. It'll be second down and 5 for South Charleston at the Woodrow Wilson 46-yard line. Dean gets flushed out of the pocket near side. He'll fire downfield and through the hands of Mondrell Dean, incomplete. Third down. Third down and 5 from South Charleston. At the Woodrow Wilson 46-yard line, Dean lines up to the left of Dunn. Now motion on both sides, and I'm sure it's going to be on South Charleston. And it is. That time the defensive end for Woodrow Wilson, Michael Miller. Sort of flinched, and right tackle for South Charleston, Aaron Spurlock, reacted to it. They get Spurlock with the 5-yard penalty. It'll be third down and 10. They push it back at the South Charleston 49-yard line. 2 receivers to each side for Dunn. He'll take the snap. Plenty of time. Still looking. Downfield. Caught! No! In and out of the hands. Wayne Harris had it. And it actually looked like it was tipped. But then he dropped it. 4th down for South Charleston. Clock stopped at 7:02. Two receivers each side for Trey Dunn. Miller in the backfield. He'll line up to the right of Dunn. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap back. Trey Dunn gets flushed out of the pocket. Near side. Still looking downfield. He'll stay on his feet, and they'll drag him down. And Woodrow Wilson will take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Woodrow Wilson from their own 48-yard line. They lead 28-21 with 6:52 to go here in the ball game. South Charleston playing without Mari Lawton tonight, as well as Caden Davis and Jaden Estep. The give near side, and a nice run on 1st down. That's going to be enough for a 1st down for Woodrow Wilson for Kimball. I thought he had the 1st down. Now they place it back. So he's just short of the 1st down marker. So a 9-yard gain for Kimball brings up 2nd down and 1 from the South Charleston 43-yard line. .6:25 to go. Clock winding down. Woodrow Wilson in no hurry to snap it. McMillan will go under center. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap right up the middle. 1st down for Woodrow Wilson. All the way down to the 36-yard line. Matthew Moore on the carry. Under 6 minutes to go. Again, McMillan will take his time. Just now getting to the huddle. Seven seconds on the play clock. McMillan under center. Takes a snap to give to Kimbo over the right side. A lot of running room. Down inside the 30 to the 29 before Kimball's brought down. Gain of 7. That'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Clock winding down towards 5 minutes to go. Break the huddle with 13 seconds on the play clock. McMillan, quarterback keeper right up the middle. And he squirts out of there. And he'll have the 1st down at the 19-yard line. Four and a half minutes to go. And Woodrow Wilson, setting on a 28-21 lead, will milk the clock down as much as they can. Flying Eagles trying to get to 5-5 on the season, sneak their way into the AAA playoffs. Play clock under 20. Game clock at 3:55. McMillan takes the snap, hands off over on the right side to Nate Grayton. Brought down at the 15-yard line. It'll be second down and about 6, maybe a long 5 for Woodrow Wilson, but the clock continues to wind down. 3:15 to go. Eight seconds on the play clock. 3 minutes to go on the big clock. McMillan under center. Takes a snap to give to Moore, right side, as South Charleston trying to strip the ball away. Unsuccessfully. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5. A long 5, give them third down and 6. Break the huddle with 10 seconds on the play clock. 2:15 on the game clock. McMillan takes a snap to give. Left side, big hole. Touchdown, Woodrow Wilson. And that was Kimball. 15-yard run. For the Flying Eagles. Mollahan in to attempt the PAT. And the kick is away. And it is good. With 2:07 to go here in the fourth quarter, Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston 35-21 here on Video Productions.
It's cold, and our cross-country team don't want to be out here all night. Do it for the kids.
Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Tyler Kimball, 15-yard touchdown run for Woodrow Wilson. Mollahan PAT is good. 7 plays, 52 yards for the Flying Eagles. They lead 35-21 with 2:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. Woodrow Wilson, 327 total yards on the evening. South Charleston, 319. South Charleston with 13 penalties for 90 yards tonight. Mollahan will kick off. Dean and Harris back deep. Kick deep, taken at the 19-yard line by Harris. Up across the 25. Now he'll drop back. Looking for blocking here. Near side flag comes in. As he's brought down at the 30-yard line. Holding on South Charleston declined. So I guess there was 2 holding penalties on South Charleston. They declined the first one, took the second one. Penalty takes him back to the 17-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Black Eagles. Dunn. Near side caught at the 25-yard line. 1:45 to go on a running clock here, fourth quarter. Bring up a second down and 3. Trey Dunn. Complete. Mondrell Dean good enough for a first down at the 30-yard line. Clock starts winding again, 1:25 to go. Dunn. Straight drop back, fires here near side, picked off by Kimball. He'll take it to the house for a pick 6. As Dunn tried to throw it across field. And Kimball steps in front of it, takes it back to the house for the touchdown, 41-21, Woodrow Wilson. Mollahan in to attempt the PAT. Kick is away. And he's perfect on the evening. 42-21, Woodrow Wilson has pulled away in this one. You're watching Black Eagles football right here on Video Productions.
With all that's going on, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants to remind our neighbors we're here for you. We're taking extra precautions to protect you and our employees. Right now, we're offering 6-month no-interest financing to help you stay comfortable throughout this crisis. Our superior indoor air filtration options will keep viruses, bacteria, and allergens down, increasing indoor air quality, comfort, and safety. Call us today and see how we can help you. Mullen, we're comfortable when you are.
.112 to go here in the ball game. Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston 42-21. Pick 6 for delayed Kimball. Kickoff deep. Taking it to 12-yard line near side, Wayne Harris. Works his way across the field, across the 30. Near side 40, still on his feet, looking for blocking, across the 50, and out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And now a flag comes out late here on the near sideline. Offsetting penalties. It'll be a first down. at the Woodrow Wilson 41-yard line. 58 seconds to go. Dunn fires near side, caught by Harris. He'll get across the 40, the 35, the 30, and drug out of bounds. And here comes late flags as they take him to the turf, well out of bounds. They'll get Kimball with that flag. The personal foul, late hit out of bounds. He placed the ball at the 15-yard line. First down and 10. 50 seconds to go. Snap back to Dunn. He'll roll right and incomplete. Brings up second down and 10. And now another flag comes flying out. Delay of game. Or unsportsmanlike conduct. The penalty back to the just inside the 30-yard line of Woodrow Wilson. 15 penalties, 115 yards for South Charleston tonight. Dunn takes a snap, looks near side. Caught Harris. And still on his feet. They blow the whistles, but he was still on his feet. Flag's coming in. This could be a horse collar. .30 seconds. Snap back to Dunn. Fires near side and picked off again. Has run out of bounds. And this time, Elijah Waller with the pickoff. Runs it back to the 45, 46-yard line of Woodrow Wilson. And that will do it. With 18 seconds to go, Woodrow Wilson will get the victory. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. 42-21, Woodrow Wilson leads South Charleston here on
History of Dutch Miller Subaru, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at DutchMillerSubaru.com.
Ask about 0% financing on select models and get friends and family pricing for everyone.
Back here at Black Eagle Stadium, 18 seconds to go, 42-21. Woodrow Wilson leading South Charleston after the interception and return by Waller to the 46-yard line. Woodrow Wilson will probably just kneel on it as they're in the victory formation. Maddox kneels on it, and that will do it. As Woodrow Wilson, after 5 straight victories for South Charleston, will break the streak and get the victory here tonight, 42-21. We'll step aside. We'll come back, recap everything here from Black Eagle Stadium. You're watching South Charleston Black Eagles football right here on Video Productions.
History of Dutch Miller Kia, there has never been a better time to trade in your car. Because of major supply chain disruptions, your vehicle is worth more than it ever has been. Even if you're not looking to trade in your car, we're interested in buying your vehicle at up to 30% above fair market value. We have customers trading in their vehicles that are getting more now than when they paid for it. Learn more and text or chat now at KiaWV.com.
For a limited time, get a brand new 2022 Sportage starting at just $189 a month.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Welcome back inside Black Eagle Stadium. Final score, Woodrow Wilson defeats South Charleston 42-21. As Woodrow Wilson will improve their record to 5-5 on the season, and now they wait to see if they make it into the Class AAA playoffs. South Charleston, their record now 5-5. They have lost 4 straight here at the end of the season. We take a look at the final stats. First down, South Charleston with 20. Woodrow Wilson with 16. 362 total yards for South Charleston, 324 for Woodrow Wilson tonight. Woodrow Wilson, 37 carries on the ground for 234 yards. South Charleston, 34 carries, 177 yards. As we take a look at the individual stats for Woodrow Wilson on the ground, Lane Kimball, 10 carries, 107 yards, and a touchdown. To lead the Flying Eagles, Maddox McMillan, 8 carries, 67 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Nate Grayton, 10 carries, 39 yards, and a score. Matthew Moore finished with 8 carries, 24 yards on the ground. Passing, Maddox McMillan, 6 of 9 tonight, 90 yards and a touchdown. And receiving for the Flying Eagles, Keenan Cook, 2 catches, 48 yards, and a touchdown. For Cook, Elijah Redford finished with 1 catch for 36 yards. Michael Miller, a catch for 5 yards. And Elijah Waller, 1 catch for 1 yard. For South Charleston on the ground, Mondrell Dean, 12 carries, 74 yards. On the evening, Emilio Miller finished with 69 yards on 15 carries and 2 touchdowns. Trey Dunn finished with 7 carries, 34 yards. Dunn on the evening through the air, 12 of 27, 185 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. And receiving tonight, Wayne Harris, 4 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown. Mondrell Dean, 2 catches, 24 yards. Chris McCorkle finished with 2 catches for 19 yards. And Emilio Miller, 2 catches for 17 yards. Penalties tonight. Woodrow Wilson, 8 penalties for 76 yards. South Charleston was flagged 15 times tonight for 115 yards. And that's pretty much the story of tonight's game as Woodrow Wilson comes in and gets the victory 42-21. And that'll wrap up the regular season as the Flying Eagles and fifth-year head coach Street Surratt will go to 5-5. South Charleston will even up their record at 5-5 as well. And now we wait for the playoffs that start next week. I want to thank everybody for tuning in all year long here on Video Productions. We've enjoyed it. My partner tonight, Brandon Lowe, could not be here. But we appreciate Brandon Lowe all year long. And tonight, again, our statistician had a wonderful night tonight, challenging. Mr. Zach Price, producer tonight. Parker Withrow on the camera, Chris Riggs. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. My name is Jack Withrow. The final score here at Black Eagle Stadium, Woodrow Wilson 42, South Charleston 21. Good night.